alpha male in the high groove at most of those racetracks in those days, Nick. Nose to tail, battle for the lead into turn number 1.
Norman will use the outside. This is as close as he has been this entire race with just 7.5 laps to go. Down the backstretch, the car advantage is 1 car length for Colton Herta into 3.
No concern about Ryan Norman in terms of managing tires. He's done a pretty good job of that, staying right at the tire tracks with Colton Herta. Again, nose to tail off at turn number 4.
Boy, Kyle, it looks like Colton loses a little bit down the exit of turn number 4. That's going to set up a race. Norman to the outside. They are side by side for the lead. 7 to go here at Gateway. Norman's not close enough yet to pull off the pass, but he is right there, Mark James, down the backstretch.
I tell you what, Colton Herta put a little pool cue chalk on the elbows. He made him plenty wide in that entrance into turn number 1, but Norman comes storming back between 3 and 4.
These are teammates, but they are racing for the win. Can Colton Herta get that car to stabilize out of turn 4? Not nearly as much. Here comes Norman. They're wheel to wheel across the start-finish line. Norman's going to have that outside advantage into turn number 1. Can he get the run out of the corner? They nearly make contact, Mark James, with 6 to go.
Car looks pretty strong. Both of them do off of the turn. Norman's able to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Herta tries to shut the door and can't. They're side by side into turn number 3.
Colton Herta left the bottom open, and Ryan Norman is right there. Norman now on the bottom. He'll storm out of turn number 4. He will grab the lead. Ryan Norman goes to the lead, gets a big applause from the fans here at Gateway. Back comes Colton Herta. Herta to the bottom of the racetrack. They're side by side again through turn 1 and 2.
Boy, but how strong is that car, Nick, to the high side of Ryan Norman? You would have thought Herta would have had control of the racetrack since he went to the bottom. Not so, says Ryan Norman. I'll make the high side work as he has done the last several laps.
And he's got a little bit of breathing room. We'll call it a car length or 2. That's what you categorize breathing room, as good as this battle has been. Out of turn number 4, just 4 circuits remaining here at Gateway. Colton Herta's got a nice run. Norman will protect the bottom. Herta's going to try the outside into turn 1.
Doesn't look like Colton's car is as comfortable to the high side of the racetrack as the car of Ryan Norman is. He has made the high line work for him, and it could pay off in a victory, although here comes Colton Herta into turn number 3.
Kyle, what a battle as they arc into turn number 3.
This is a great battle, and Colton's going to have to be a very quick learner here because he hasn't had the chance to run the whole race behind another car. He seems to be doing a good job. Got a run here going to the front straightaway.
Boy, they both go to the bottom of the racetrack. Norman to defend, Herta trying to attack. Herta goes to the outside. That is a long way around, and he just can't get that car to stick out of turn number 2. The advantage is 1 car length.
I think Ryan knows that Herta's car is not comfortable between 1 and 2. That's why he's protecting the bottom, even though his car is very fast to the high side. He gets to the bottom again between 3 and 4. Pretty smart driving the last couple of laps defensively for Ryan Norman.
Norman kept that car pinned right to the bottom of the racetrack through turns 3 and 4. 2 to go here at Gateway. Herta's going to look to the inside. Norman left the door open. They're going to go side by side. They nearly make contact. I don't know how Herta's right front didn't make contact with the left rear of Norman. They save it, Mark James, down the backstretch.
But Herta got to the bottom of the racetrack. But again, Norman's car is much stronger to the high side than Herta's. He was able to hold on to that position. Can he do it? Just a couple of more laps, Nick Gilman, as they come off of turn number 4.
Out of turn 4, they'll see the white flag. Norman moves to the bottom of the racetrack to try to defend Colton Herta. Herta goes to the outside, Mark James. 1 lap to go here at Gateway.
Wide entrance for Ryan Norman to make Colton Herta lift a little bit. They're at the midway point of the back straightaway. Is Ryan Norman going to go to victory lane here at Gateway?
Norman moved up the racetrack out of turn number 2. It looked like it had caused Herta's car to wash up just a little bit. Ryan Norman through turns 3 and 4. He's going to see the checkered flag. Career win number 1 for Ryan Norman as he scores the victory in Indy Lights in an absolutely fabulous battle with Colton Herta across the start-finish line. 0.2 of a second is the winning margin for Ryan Norman. Colton Herta comes home in the 2nd position. Pato Award finishes 3rd. Santi Urrutia holds on for 4th. Aaron Telitz is 5th. Victor Franzoni will finish 6th.